The show starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to Clinic Rebirth. I am Dr. Ass.as.sin. Ass.as.sin. It's good to have you back in my clinic today. You know, we had Father's Day not too long ago. But today I want to talk specifically to the ladies, the women. God has done such a beautiful job to make women. And yet, women not satisfied. I will tell you some of the questionable things that women do. God gave women eyebrows, nice and shiny. They cut it off, shave it off, and then they take pencil and put false eyebrow. Sometimes they got it going all up in the air, making them look like the surprise. And the hair, God gave them beautiful hair. What they do? They cut it off and go and buy weaves. That don't make sense. Women seem never to be happy. God gave them nice small breasts. They go on and do breast implant. Make the breast big, big. They coming around a corner, you're seeing the breast 2 minutes before you see them. And some of them built so nice. You know, front flat, down here flat, back flat, everything flat. But they go on and they do a tuck-in tummy. Make them look starved out and hungry. Girl, if you have a tummy, wear it so people could see that somebody feeding you properly. You're going to tuck in your tummy. And women, please, when you're selecting a man, select a good-looking man. Because if you select an ugly man and you make a child for him, and the child come out ugly, he gonna say that in his. So look for a good-looking man. And women, when you're pregnant, walk about with your man. I see a man and a woman walking about. The woman's supposed to be pregnant, but the man belly bigger than hers. He looked like he pregnant, and she flat all over. Then when I went to her and I said, Madam, are you expecting? She said, Dr. Ass.as.sin, I am kind of pregnant. I said, how you mean kind of pregnant? She told me she's 50% pregnant. Now, are you trying to confuse Dr. Ass.as.sin? You can't be 50% pregnant. You're either pregnant or you're impregnant, okay? Now, I have Chinese clients too. They come to me. Mr. and Mrs. Wong came to me with a problem. Mrs. Wong can't get pregnant. I tell Mr. Wong he have to try certain things. I said, Mr. Wong, you ever think about using Viagra? He said, Viagra? Voila. I said, no. You don't use your tongue because you know what you're saying. So get Viagra. Finally, Mrs. Wong pregnant. Mr. and Mrs. Wong happy. But the child come out black with grapey hair. And you know what they call the child? Something wrong. But they were happy. Then some years later, Mrs. Wong get pregnant again. This time the child come out white with blue eyes, straight nose, straight hair, like a Dutchman child. Now Mr. Wong vexed. Mr. Wong want a divorce. When I asked him why he want a divorce, he said, impossible. Two Wongs can't make a white. So you see, a lady come to me and her 2 ears burn off. I said, but sweetheart, what happened to you? She said, Dr. Ass.as.sin, I was ironing my clothes and the phone ring. Instead of picking up the phone, I pick up the iron and put it to my ear. I say, well, I could understand that. But what happened to the other ear? She said, Dr. Ass.as.sin, you know the idiot callback? Women does do some real questionable things. Now, men, if you want to make sure that your wife know how to listen, you want to make sure that your girl know how to listen, I suggest that you get one of these. Now, for those of you who are not in the medical field like me, you don't know what this is. On the street, they call it a hearing equipment. But that's not what it is. It is a turning fork or tuning fork or some kind of fork. What you do, you just hit here and you put it by the ear. Okay? If they can hear, they will say they can hear. If they can't hear, you hit them in the head. Don't hit them too hard. Because this one, she couldn't hear either. And they hit on her head, pop, skull break. No brain. That must be a politician. So, men, this is what you have to get. Okay? A tuning fork. It always works. And when you hit her in her head, and she asks, what you do that for? Tell her, who don't hear must feel. Okay? So, that is some of your good advice for anything you need medically. I tell you, I give good advice all the time. Now, I got some questions for you. Because I see today, they got women who getting out of line. With all this economic problem we have, I seen women like they're wearing clothes that they had 20 years ago. Big women want to wear small clothes. And then some of them got the tummy like it pressing, like it holding and it balling for help. Don't do that. And women, they have this new style of pants with holes in it. All over is holes. Those things ain't made for everybody, you know. You got some women, you could see they stretch and fight and was a challenge to get in the pants, and the holes, you see flesh trying to squeeze out through it, and you see varicose veins, like they're struggling for life. Women, why are you doing that to yourself for? Okay? Wear a skirt, something decent. And if you're going to church, don't go like you want to tempt the Lord. Dress properly. Okay? So that's just my advice to the women. Remember, if you need medical advice, don't forget to write to me at Dr. Ass.as.sin at extratight.com. This week in Ask Dr. Ass.as.sin, I get a letter from a lady. I know her. She lived in Miller region. She said, Dr. Ass.as.sin, my son goes to school and his friends always teasing him and teasing him and teasing him. Now the boy is depressed and he wants to commit suicide. What should I do? He is not suffering from depression. He's suffering from diabetes. Not diabetes, diabetes. You understand? You have a choice, diabetes. He chose die. Okay? Next one. Somebody asked me if swimming is dangerous. Ask the people on the Titanic. But in all seriousness, if you can't swim, why are you going in the people's water? When you drown, the first thing you're going to do is blame the sea or blame swimming. It's your fault. You can't swim, don't go in the people's water. And I know that people think that this is paradise. You could come to St. Martin and do what you want because this is paradise. And you're not supposed to dead in paradise. Well, even in paradise, if you can't swim and you jump in the water, you will die. Then you'll see paradise. Okay? People, this is Ask Dr. Ass.as.sin. Remember, if you need any advice, free of charge, write to me at drassassin@extratight.com and I will answer any question for you. If you want to diet, if you want to put on weight, if you want to lose weight, if you want to lose your man, if you want to lose your wife, if you want to lose everything, write to me because I got the right advice. All those people that you see in the burying ground, they were my clients. Now listen, always remember that whatever you do, keep your head on because your brain is in it, except for this person here. And wait, my phone ringing. My phone ringing. Hello? Oh, no. Sorry. See you next time.
This is an Extra Tight Entertainment production.